Anyway, then there was, well, the whole freaking notion of investigations. You know, we were gonna. Well, look, crimes were committed during these last 8 years, okay? Someone somewhere committed crimes. I'm pretty darn sure of this. Torture, for one thing. And a couple people, have faced some prosecution or something. A couple low-level people. Like, there was the people at Abu Ghraib. There was all those pictures came out of, abusing the prisoners there. American soldiers were abusing the, random people that they'd captured, whatever. And some people working at Abu Ghraib, got punishment for that. But we didn't check all the way up the chain to find out, were there people, like, higher up that authorized this sort of crap? And there was like this, no, that didn't happen. Like, did we check? Did we have a thorough investigation by an independent? And I was hoping that when Obama came into office, he would do one of those, an independent investigation to find. In fact, there are a few Democrats talking about a truth commission. They told it. You have an independent commission that would go over everything we've done over the last 8 years, and find out what happened. Find out, were any crimes committed? Did we violate the freaking Geneva Conventions? With torture, not just the torture that happened at Abu Ghraib, but just otherwise. And we're told we don't torture, says the Bush administration. And then like, oh, well, we have enhanced interrogation, which is the same freaking thing. But they called it enhanced interrogation. And look, we ordered someone at the Justice Department to tell us it was okay. Therefore it was okay. All this sort of crap, right, happened under the Bush administration. I was hoping that under the Obama administration, we would, like, call shenanigans on all that crap and say, that's screwy. And have some investigations, or I posited in an earlier video that you have, an internal review. Just go over all the terrorism policies and practices that we've had over the last 8, or let's make it 16 years. Sure, why not? Let's have a really broad net. Maybe Bill Clinton did some crap too we don't know about. I don't know. Why not? Go ahead and check. But there was only this mild bit of talking about that at the beginning of Obama's term, and then it just sort of died off. Obama didn't seem to be interested. And I understand that maybe Obama's sort of busy, kind of, like, well, first you need to put a stimulus bill through, okay, and then healthcare, which is not quite as urgent as the stimulus, per se. Could you at least make a public statement, like, by the way, I totally want to have an independent commission, I'm too busy right now? Are you really that busy, Obama? You can't. Oh, you've gone back on some promises with this. There's a big old box of photos, not literal box. There are photos that we have on record somewhere of prisoners in American military prisons. Supposedly, these photos document, abuse. Obama, before becoming president, said that such things should be revealed to the public. Let's find out, if abuse has been committed. Look, man, we need to point it out. We need to find out what happened, and then we can do something about it and not commit abuse in the future. And then he went back on that, and he said, no, we're not releasing the photos now. Okay. Why is that? Well, maybe it would be a political firestorm. Or he mentioned that, this could potentially endanger American soldiers if we inflame, if we show the pictures and the pictures show abuse, and then we inflame the passions of, terrorists or people who are just sort of considering, maybe I should join. Oh, look at the pictures. Frick, let's join up with Al-Qaeda, or let's, not necessarily Al-Qaeda, but somebody that's shooting at American soldiers, might get pissed off. And, all their buddies might start shooting at American soldiers. Yeah, but you can make that argument for the notion of any wrongdoing that has ever been committed by America ever. Like, let's cover up everything in order to protect ourselves from people who might get angry and might shoot at us. Like, I'm not talking about revealing, like, secret information about troop movements or something. We're talking about photos, allegedly, of abuse. Obama has said that the photos, didn't have a lot of abuse in it. Or he said something to the effect of, like, it wasn't really extreme, or something like that. If the photos are just of, like, regular detainees just sitting around in regular prisons and no one's slapping them around, why don't you just release the photos? Huh? There's no way you're keeping the photos secret because they show perfectly innocuous happenings. Hello? If it was perfectly innocuous, you would release the photos. And it's not like, you know, the photos are just some random photos, and, like, the reason I haven't released them is because no one cares. No, people care, Obama. People care because you specifically said you were going to release this stuff. And then you didn't. Okay. But we're not done yet. No. Obama and his Justice Department and such have been defending old Bush practices. They've invoked the state secret privilege in the same way that Bush was doing it. And Bush was saying, no, you can't possibly have a lawsuit against us for, like, illegal wiretapping and all these various things. You can't do that because state secrets not allowed to do that. Like, traditionally, there's a thing where, okay, you can have a trial, and then maybe a particular piece of evidence is secret, and then you can make a case. You go to the judge and say, look, this particular piece, this has to be secret. But Bush was doing this thing of, no, the entire trial is not allowed to happen. And that was crap. You know? I mean, come on, guys. You could prevent every trial ever that way. You wanted to. Anytime anyone, anywhere in power is possibly going to put on trial. Oh, sorry, state secrets. What state secrets? State secrets. You want to explain that? No, state secrets. I'm sorry. You don't need to explain it. It's state secrets. Aha! Like, it's not even like they're, I don't know, making a particular case for the just blanket thing. And Obama has continued that in lawsuits that are, you know, against the U.S. government. Oh boy. I voted for this man, you know? I think it makes me a little sad. So he's continued those policies. He's advocated preventative detention. You know what that means? It means we get to lock you up for fricking ever and you don't get a trial ever. And this is like, he even invented a new phrase for it. This isn't just like, you know, an old policy that existed under Bush, and it happens to exist right now, but we're trying to get rid of it. We haven't filled out the paperwork yet. Something like that. No, this is Obama actually getting up and saying, we believe in preventative detention because there are certain people that just don't deserve trials. It should go without saying that without a trial, you aren't going to know which of those people are the people that don't deserve trials and do deserve. The whole point of the trial is to find out if you're innocent or guilty. Because you might have made a mistake when you claim a person's guilty. This is a very old concept. As Mr. Greenwald has pointed out, Obama's going with a 3-tiered system of justice. Works like this. We capture random people, and some of them get full trials, and some of them get military commissions, and some of them get no trials at all. And you're grouped into one of these 3 groups entirely at the whim of the president. And Mr. Greenwald has also pointed out the irrational nature of, well, people in general. In this case, Obama supporters who hated this sort of thing when Bush did it, and then as soon as Obama does it, they go, oh, well, if Obama does it, it's fine. Like, no, you don't, we can't do that. Come on, guys. You cannot base this stuff on just your gut feeling about the president.